Daten.de is hier mit Laura Turner. Laura, you are now a TV expert for the second tournament after the Grand Slam. How is it to work as an expert?
Yeah, it's great fun. The team here at Sky are fantastic. They really look after you. It's a completely new experience for me. I've never done anything particularly like it beforehand, but I seem to be doing all right. People seem to be quite positive in terms of feedback, so yeah, long may it continue.
What is the most difficult thing in doing this?
I think, for me personally, it's actually the live TV. It's something I've never done before. I've played darts on TV, but never had to kind of concentrate on what I'm actually saying in front of TV cameras. So that's been quite a new thing to learn. But hopefully, with more practice, I'll just get better and better.
Yeah, we're here at the World Championship, and let's get over to ladies darts. There is the opportunity for two women players this year again to play here. How big is this, in your opinion, for ladies darts?
Oh, it's massive. It's a great opportunity. Obviously, Lisa and Anastasia, they played here last year, gave a fantastic account of themselves. It's good to see actually two different people in, with our current ladies world champion Mikuru and obviously Fallon Sherrock, who had a fantastic qualifier. I'm hoping both of them, obviously, they've got very tough first opening rounds, James Richardson and Ted Efforts. But I'm really confident that they're gonna go up there and give it their all.
On the other side, the PDC does not want to give the ladies an own ladies tour, although they maybe would have the financial opportunities for that. What's your opinion on this?
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, I can understand that there is a point of view that it can be something that both women and men can play at the same time. However, I really do personally see a need for an independent tour. Just at this stage of where the ladies darts is, it's more about encouragement and driving up numbers, I think, and a really good professional tour would actually help drive the game forward. But in the same breath, I understand about the integration. It's only going to make the women players better. But at the moment, it's only servicing a small percentage of women. I think there are only maybe 20, 30 women perhaps that could quite compete at the level that's needed in order to start making headway in somewhere like the Challenge Tour, or then moving forward onto the Pro Tour. So unless you can encourage more numbers to start at a more amateur level and bring it forward, it would be difficult to actually not have. I think it would be difficult to not have an exclusive ladies tour.
Well, going on with this, the situation for the ladies, in my opinion, at the moment is, when you compare it with the men's situation, is quite unfair, because they don't earn much money outside of the PDC World Championship and all that stuff. Even at the BDO World Championship, it's just I think you got £500 for getting there last year, and the man gets 3,000 or 4,000, and the world champion lots more than the women's world champion. In my opinion, it's far from equal and very unfair. How do you see the system at the moment?
Yeah, I think there does need to be an injection of money into the ladies' game. If you want players to have the time to actually practice, and there needs to be more money. I would say sometimes I don't necessarily think it has to be an equal split unless it's in the same competition, because there are far less women that play with men. But when you get to those top levels, there is such a wide gap between. I think just for example, last year Mikuru, I believe, won £12,000, whereas Glendower won £100,000, and that to me just seems like such a vast amount of difference when it comes to prize money. So the gap needs to close, not necessarily be equal at this stage, but it does definitely need to close to encourage more people and allow more women to actually afford to play the game professionally.
How many women do you think can actually live from playing darts? I think I talked to Fallon Sherrock yesterday. She's number 2 in the world, and she said, well, it's hard, but I can get it, it's okay, but this from the number 2 in the world, how many do you think can live professionally from the game at the moment?
There are a handful. I think perhaps maybe Lisa, Anastasia, Fallon. They're the ones that are just about getting. I couldn't say exactly how, but they're not getting by prize money. It's more the other things, so the sponsorships, the exhibitions, the things that happen off the back of that. But they only come when you have women actually actually in the front line. So, you know, someone like myself, I don't tend to get exhibition work, but, you know, it's very, very rare because I haven't won a world title, and there's not a lot of women's darts on TV. So opportunities like this, they need to be grabbed with both hands. I think, like I say, it's not just about prize money, it's also about opportunity. It's opportunity to show the women's game, and it's opportunity for those individual women to then go on and get sponsorships and get more work outside of just playing tournaments.
Yeah. But where do you think the money could come from when you say that the women's game needs more money, not an equal thing, just like you said, but what could happen? Well, at the moment it's not clear what will happen with the BDO system. Maybe the WDF takes it all over, but they also don't seem to have that money that maybe the women's game would need.
No, and I don't have a crystal ball or any magic answers, unfortunately. I really wish I do, because the game just feels like it's a little bit, it's very delicate. It's a delicate balance at the moment. I know women obviously will continue to play and continue to push on, and like I say, it's making the most of these opportunities that hopefully a sponsor out there thinks, oh, I actually quite like this idea. I like, the idea, and perhaps we can get some external investment into our systems. But as you say, I just don't know where it may come from at the moment.
Yeah. What's with you at the moment? You still have a regular job?
Yeah, I've got a job. I've got 2 children. I'm trying to play darts. So I'm doing this as well. So yeah, it's a busy time, but I'm loving it. I'm loving everything at the moment.
Yeah. Targets for you personally in darts for the future? Well, the World Championship, BDO World Championship, seems to be around the corner, although we are not sure what will happen with the BDO next.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, it is a new venue, but it seems like a really good place to go and play. I've got a tough game. I've got Dita Hedman, obviously she's a very experienced player. But I'm just going to go up there. What I really want to achieve is just actually going up there and playing my own game. Last year I struggled on the Lakeside stage. I didn't play very well at all. So if I can just go up there, settle my nerves, get my nerves settled, which sometimes I do suffer with slightly more than I should do. But yeah, hopefully I can get through a few rounds at the Worlds.
So you did something different in your preparation, or will do something different, because there is still time until the World Championship starts?
Yeah, and I just actually feel generally quite a bit more confident than I did going into it. Last year was my first World Championships. I got in just by the narrowest of margins because Lisa Ashton won the World Championship and I was a standby. So I've had a reasonably good year on the circuit, won the Isle of Man, I've just won the Italian Grand Masters, so actually getting a few wins under my belt, it's given me a lot more confident. I just feel personally more confident going into this year, and hopefully that will help.
Last question, just going back at the women's game, how do you think the future looks just as it stands now?
Yeah, I'm really optimistic for it. Obviously, like I said, we've got new opportunities coming up within the PDC. We had 2 in the Grand Slam, so if we can keep the momentum going, keep developing. I know there's Q School, I know there's a lot of women that want to go to Q School, so we can develop the women and get them more integrated into the professional level of the game. But also, as I say, we still need to be focused on the amateur side, making sure that that's pulling through as well, because that's where your talent is coming from at the moment. There's some fantastic players coming through. Bo Greaves is the one that sticks in my mind. She's had an amazing season. So there is the talent there. It's just having the platform to kind of show it off, and hopefully, with things like this and with the BDO World Championships, people will actually go, yeah, these women can really play, and we just get more and more from it.
Thanks a lot for your time, and all the best for the future.
Thank you.